Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm filming another chatty get ready with me on this makeup look. I know that recently I feel like my makeup looks, except for my last one that I posted, I don't know, I guess like my looks I've been posting, they haven't been like natural as this one, but sometimes I feel like recently I haven't been doing super glam looks. But I just wanted to show you guys today like the look that I've been wearing every day, like day to day. I feel like this would be a good quick look to do on, like, especially if you're not going to work anymore and you're working from home, or you're just self-quarantining at home but you want to feel like put together and feel better. I just feel so much better when I put makeup on. Like, it makes me feel happier, and I don't know, I just enjoy the process of it. So if you guys would like to see how to do this look, and I think this is also a really good look for this time of the year, just like a really fresh face for spring. So if you'd like to see how to do this and we're gonna chat about some stuff, then just keep on watching and I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So before I started filming this, I went ahead and did my skincare, and I'll link these products down below for you guys, but you all know the stuff that I use. I just continue to use this stuff because it works for me and I love it. This is my foundation that I've currently been using every single day. If you have watched my channel for a very long time, you all know that this has been a holy grail foundation for me for a very long time. This is just my all-time favorite Revlon Color Stay. And the shade that I'm currently wearing is 150 Buff. This is more of my winter shade. And then in the summer, I normally wear like 180. I think it's Sand Beige. And sometimes I'll kind of mix 150 and 180, like when I'm not quite tan enough yet. And I've actually been getting some sun because I've been walking outside a lot more recently since the weather has been getting so nice. Like this weekend, the weather has been perfect. And even though, you know, we're staying inside and social distancing from people, where I live out in the country. There's a graveyard right behind my house. And it's just easy to go and walk in the graveyard. I know that might sound kind of morbid, but it's actually really peaceful. And I'm just used to being next to a graveyard because my parents, their house is on the other side of the graveyard. So I just grew up next to that graveyard. So it's just, you know, it's a graveyard. And so that's where I've been going on my walks outside. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, and I think I mentioned it in my last Get Ready With Me, I am still currently working. I work for an online retailer. So our business is considered an essential business. So I've still been going to work every single day during the week. So on my breaks at work, I'll walk outside, especially when the days are nice. If it's not nice out, then I'll just like walk around in the warehouse to get my steps in, because my position at my job is more of a desk job because I just edit the photos for the website and manage, you know, the files and stuff like that. So it's a more sedentary job than what my job used to be, where I worked in the warehouse and walked around all day. So that's kind of just how I'm getting my steps in during this, and I'm just so blessed to have an at-home gym. I know I talked about this in my last Get Ready With Me video, but I have set a goal to hit 10,000 steps, at least 10,000 steps every day. Normally what I like to do is hit 10,000 in the morning before I head off to work. It usually takes me about an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 50 minutes to hit 10,000 steps. But yeah, we have a treadmill. It's a really old treadmill, but it works. It used to be my parents' treadmill, and they didn't need it, so they gave it to me, and it just worked out perfect timing. They asked me if I wanted this treadmill right before all of this outbreak happened with the COVID-19, and it's just been such a blessing to have that and to be able to get all my steps in for the day. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it just gets all that pent up energy out, and it just helps to clear your mind. I don't know, I feel like walking is just so good. So if you can get out and like walk in your neighborhood while being social distance from people, and you know, to get your steps in, I highly recommend it because it really helps. Just using my concealer, and I'm using the Revlon Candid Concealer. This has been my current favorite for a while now, and I just really like it because it's not too thick. Like, the concealer isn't a thick concealer, like it's not heavy, but I feel like it gives good coverage and it's hydrating but doesn't settle into fine lines. I don't know, I just absolutely love this concealer. It is just by far my favorite. I have several other concealers and foundations that I need to use, but I just have been sticking to both of these because they're just such great products. They never let me down. So, and I think I just got stuff in my eyelashes. But yeah, day to day, I have not been wearing powder. I haven't been wearing eyeshadow, so I won't set any of this with powder. I'll just use like a makeup setting spray to set, and I'm just adding a little bit more coverage to like these areas of my face where, you know, I tend to, like, the foundation tends to break down more. So, but I hope all of you guys are staying safe and healthy. And I have another video that I'm gonna film after this. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna title the video quite yet, but I'm basically gonna go over things that I'm doing to help, like, my mental health and like physical health, spiritual health during this time of being quarantined and social distancing. And I just thought it would be like helpful and maybe bring some comfort to those of you guys that are really struggling and having a hard time with all this. I feel like in my life I've really went through some things, like over the past probably like 5 years, that going through this pandemic, it's not as bad as it could have been if I hadn't went through those other events, if that makes sense. Because I feel like some of the things I learned going through those is helping me now. So I'm gonna go over what I'm doing to like keep myself sane in the next video, which I might post that video before this one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. And then for my bronzer, I've been using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. The lid has completely broken off of this. And then I'm just using my Morphe M437 brush just to kind of bronze and contour. I like to use this brush like on this area of my face just because it's a little bit more precise, and then up around my hairline I like to go in with like a larger brush. And this is just the Wet n Wild PAC-MAN blush brush or powder brush. I love this thing. I know this was limited edition, so you probably can't get your hands on that, but if you don't have that brush, another good one that's similar to that is this one by Morphe. It's the R2, or what's that other brush that I use sometimes? There's like a Real Techniques brush that I use, which I don't currently see. Oh, here it is. It's the powder brush. Sometimes I'll use that one. So either of those brushes, if I can get this back in there, let's just put it over here, are a good substitute for that PAC-MAN brush from Wet n Wild. So during the work week, like when I'm going to work, this is the look I've been doing. Because also too, since I've been trying to hit the 10,000 steps and also do my weightlifting routine in the mornings, like I don't have a lot of time because I'll work out for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours in the morning, you know, because if it takes an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes to hit my walking and then another hour or 45 minutes to do my weightlifting routine, that really adds up. So I don't have a lot of time to get ready in the mornings. So that's why I've been just doing bare minimum. And this makeup look is also just good for this time of the year. I feel like spring and summer, I just like a more fresh look without wearing a lot of makeup. So yeah, I was just going in and bronzing up my hairline and then bronze up my neck a little bit. But yeah, I've been getting a lot more sun just because I've been walking outside. So maybe soon I'll get to wear my darker foundation. I don't know. Okay. And then I haven't really been wearing highlight day today. Like I've just been doing bronzer, and that's basically all I will put on my face. But to jazz this video up just like a little bit more, I think I am gonna wear a highlight today. And I'm gonna wear this one. It's one I haven't worn in a while, but this is one of my very favorite highlights. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Bloom Time. That is the color. And I'm just gonna use this Real Techniques setting brush. Ooh, I forgot how highlighted this was. It's like when you haven't worn highlight in a minute, it's like whenever you go to wear it again, you're like, whoa, beautiful. You forget how pretty highlights are. But yeah, it's like whenever I'm in a hurry, I'll just do bronzer and just skip everything else. But yeah, this is just such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Love it. And then I might tweeze out a few stray brow hairs. I have not been keeping up with my brows recently. And I feel like once we get past all of this stuff and things are opened again, I might go back to the place where I got my eyebrows microbladed and get them like touched up, because it's been this, I guess, fall or like late summer. It will have been 2 years since I had my eyebrows microbladed. And the microblading, she said, lasts anywhere from 1 year to 3 years. Obviously, like the more mature your skin is, the longer the tattoo lasts. But I feel like there's certain spots where it's really faded. Like I feel like it's really faded in through here. So yeah, I might go back and get that touched up once we get through this pandemic. Oh my God, there's a spider in my blinds. Oh my God, the bugs are gonna be so bad this year. There's like a spider in my, oh God, it's in my curtain. I hate spiders so much. They give me anxiety. There's not too many things that I'm like afraid of, but that is like one of those things that, oh, I can't stand it. Like snakes don't bother me and mice don't bother me, but spiders terrify me. I might have to pause this video and somehow either get Josh to catch it or kill it. I really don't, even though I don't like spiders, I don't really like killing them, but I just don't want them near me, and I don't want them near my house. I don't want them in my house. Oh God. It's like one of those really jumpy ones too. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause. Okay, we're back. Got rid of them. Oh, shoo. I don't know. Ooh. I just feel like I've seen several of those types of spiders, and I don't know what kind of spider it is, but okay. Just breathe. I seriously feel like I need to have therapy to get over it, because I really do have arachnophobia. I have a few chin hairs that I get occasionally. I'm just gonna go in with my Benefit Brow and kind of fill in my brows. Like day to day, I usually just use the Gimme Brow and I don't use this Brow, but I wanna at least fill this little spot in right here where I feel like my microblading has really faded. like some of these other areas where it needs to be just filled in slightly a little more. I'm sorry if I keep looking over there. And then I'm just gonna go in with my Gimme Brow. I don't know, I think they're like those little grass spiders. Well, I mean, they're definitely not little whenever they get big, but they're like those, they're not garden spiders, because garden spiders are the ones that build like those webs. But I mean, those garden spiders get huge, and it's so weird because those don't really bother me because they just stay in their web. Like they stay in their lane and I'm like, okay, we're fine. But the ones that crawl around and like scurry around on the ground and stuff and don't really build like webs like that, those are the ones that I have an issue with, and they terrify me because they just jump around and you feel like they're gonna jump on you. And okay, I gotta stop talking about these dang spiders. Okay. And then the next thing that I would do is I would take off this foundation off my lips. I know this is probably a little gross, but I just kind of use my spit on a Q-tip and just get the foundation off. Now, day to day, let me get up and get it real quick. But day to day, I have been wearing these Dior Lip Show. They're the Lip Glow products, and they're basically like tinted lip balms, but I really enjoy these. I have the color in Berry, which is a really pretty, it's not really purple, it's more of a pink, I guess like a pinkish purple. And then this other one, which is just in pink, which it's basically gone, like that's all the further it'll roll up. So I mean, I've really used that one a lot. I don't really even have much to swatch on this one. And it's like a pink, and I know it's not showing up on my hand, but these are like color adjusting products. So they mix with like the pH of your skin and the color kind of adjust. So it's gonna be pink, but depending on your pH, it might be like a really bright pink, it might be a lighter pink. And kind of as it sits on your skin, it gets a little darker. Now this one just kind of automatically has color, but it kind of is also one of those pH sort of things as well. So I do really enjoy those. I think today, however, I'm gonna wear this one from Physicians Formula. This is one of their butter, I forget how to pronounce this. Murumuru? No. I don't know how to pronounce this. I remember I looked it up before, but it has left my mind. But this is in Beijos, I think. It's like a coral color, kind of like my shirt. And it's like a tinted lip balm product as well. Super moisturizing. But I've just been loving products like this that are like a lipstick, but almost more of a balm that's just like slightly tinted. So I just find that they're no fuss and just easy. So I love that. Especially love these Dior products. I mean, I know that those are expensive, but I would totally repurchase those, like probably whenever Sephora has their sale, if they still have it. And I don't know, maybe they're gonna have it soon because usually they have it in April, but I definitely would want to get one of these pink ones. But I don't know, I've been not really spending a lot of money on things. It just seems wrong right now. I don't know. I found these at the grocery store the other day, whenever we went yesterday. And speaking of the grocery store, I felt so much better when we went this time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes up. This is the, well, no, I take that back. I'm going to go ahead and mist my face because I like to mist my face before I go in with my mascara, just so my lashes don't fall down. And I have been loving this Bretman Rock, the Jungle Rock makeup setting spray from Wet n Wild. This is like an illuminating makeup setting spray. I just absolutely love the way this stuff smells. It smells like summer, very like, smells like tropical flowers and I don't know, coconut. So I know the Bretman Rock stuff is kind of hard to find right now, but they are selling it on Wet n Wild's website if you are interested in getting any of his things. They sent me his products in PR, which I talked about in the last Get Ready With Me. And then I'm going to go ahead. Sorry, I keep flipping my hair back. It's just kind of getting in the way. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes up and do my mascara. But basically what I was saying about the grocery store is it was stocked so much better this time when we went. I know the last time I went, it was kind of scary because they had, I mean, they had stuff, but they were missing a lot of things. And it was just so surreal to see the grocery store like that. And actually, yesterday when we went, they had some toilet paper finally because we were getting really low on toilet paper. We had like 4 rows left. And they didn't have a ton, but they had what we needed. And obviously they just put limits on what you could get, just like one, you know, thing of toilet paper per customer. So we got a thing of toilet paper. So super excited about that. The meat looked better stocked, like so many things were stocked like normal. So it was just, it was kind of like a morale boost to see that and to know like things are gonna, I mean, I know that things are gonna be okay, but it just kind of was like, all right, like they aren't lying about saying that they have stuff. Because like before it just made you wonder, like, do they actually have stuff? Even though they say that we're not running low. I guess it just took some time to get it out to all the grocery stores. And then for my mascara, I'm just using the Bretman Rock mascara from Wet n Wild. And I just love this mascara. This has just become my new favorite. I mean, I know that this is probably just going to be limited edition, so I'm not going to be able to get it again, but I do really enjoy it. I mean, if I saw it out somewhere, I might buy another tube, but seriously, I have so much mascara. It's like, do you really need to buy any more mascara? I don't know. Like, I just feel like this whole situation has just made me, and I've always been the type of person that I don't like to just, I mean, I know I have an overabundance of makeup. I know that, but I feel like I try to be somewhat frugal and not go too crazy with things and try to not be too materialistic. But I definitely feel like this whole situation has been really eye-opening about how little you need, you know, like you don't need as many things as you think you need to be happy. And, you know, it's also just been eye-opening on how wasteful I feel like our society is sometimes, and how we need to not be so wasteful with things. You know, it's like when you always have stuff around, you just are not really aware of maybe how you're not being as conservative as you should be with things, even like with toilet paper or just whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's really made me become a lot more, not that I wasn't grateful before, but even more grateful. Like, it's made me more aware of how blessed I am. And I definitely don't want to take any of that for granted. And I hope that you guys feel the same. And even if you are going through a really tough time right now, like maybe you're not employed right now and you're really struggling, like focus on the things that you do have in your life that, you know, you're so grateful to have that maybe others don't have, or maybe, you know, not a lot of people have. So I don't know, things could always be worse. Like this is, you know, like think about third world countries. I feel like I said that weird. Think about third world countries that struggle to have enough food, that some days they go without food. Like they barely have a place, like, you know, to live and be comfortable, have a place to sleep, have clothes, running water. I mean, we just take so much for granted. And, you know, you just really need to focus on the things that you have in your life that others do not, and how blessed we are in what we have. That even when the grocery stores were out of a lot of things, they still had things. Like we could still get food, where in some places they might have had to go without food for several days. And even before all this, like some people just go without. So be grateful for what you have. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. This is what the makeup looks when it is done. So I mean, it's just very bare minimum. I probably spent like I've definitely spent way longer than would normally take me to do this makeup look. Like I feel like this makeup look literally takes me like, I don't know, 10 minutes max, probably more like 7 minutes to do. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this chatty get ready with me. And like I said, I'm getting ready to film the other video for you guys. I hope that you all are focusing on the things that you're grateful for, even in the midst of all this, and are staying positive. I hope you're staying safe, staying at home, and doing like proper social distancing. Sorry, I had to cough because I had a tickle in my throat, not because of me. I'm not sick, just had a tickle. It's like anymore you're afraid to cough or sneeze, you're afraid people are gonna think that you have coronavirus. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. If you're somewhere where the weather is nice, like just get out, sit on your porch, just enjoy it. And if you are new, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you will know as soon as I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. I feel like I said video way too many times, but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah.